GA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the Hoosier State and Lucas Oil Stadium in downtown Indianapolis. Today, Week 17 is upon us, and we've got a good one in store here, as it'll be the Jacksonville Jaguars taking on the Indianapolis Colts.
Rigoberto Sanchez to kick off for Indianapolis.
Here's the punter, Rigoberto Sanchez, on to get us started. And we are underway from Indianapolis. Oh, good-looking return set up here. And it'll be a terrific return here as he gets it down all the way inside the 30.
I can't help but smile, not because I'm rooting for any team in particular, but to see the special teams set up their team in such a big way, you just know that helps the interaction between all phases of the football team.
That's complete. It's Brian Thomas. Only a couple for him there on the game's first play, and it's second down.
But that's what you're looking for when you want to throw the ball downfield. You want one of those guys who can play out on the perimeter, can play out wide, who can not only get open, but when they're covered, can uncover themselves downfield and create catches.
From the shotgun, Lawrence. A quick throw knocked away and incomplete.
This is going to be the matchup to watch out on the perimeter, and it won't be the last time these two go at it. Both of them believe they are the superior. In this case, the win goes to the defense.
They don't want to waste this outstanding field position on this opening drive as they come up on third down.
Safe right. Hey, I'm gun. Hey, kill. Here we go.
Lawrence. Flush to his right. Oh, that's into double coverage and intercepted. Picked up by Kenny Moore. And the Colts are going to take over here on the INT at their own 5-yard line.
Okay, ready? Tag.
They'll run. This is Jonathan Taylor. Now he's loose at the 40. Jonathan Taylor. And down to the 19-yard line. A big hitter there from deep in their own territory. 77 yards on the ground. Well, welcome to the party. First carry of the game. How about that?
And just think, as far as he's concerned, he's just getting warmed up.
They'll run here with a rookie. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. Pretty effective run there, and now they can start to smell that end zone.
Pound the rock. Make sure you use your O-line to set the tone of dominance and physicality, and pound the rock.
Richardson looking to throw this. Eluding the pressure right. And he just chucked that one out of bounds, out of everyone's reach. Maybe a wise call not to take a sack in this part of the field. It brings up 3rd down.
It's been a good opening drive offensively thus far, but you know they don't want to waste it and settle for a field goal attempt after that incompletion. So this is a big play coming up here on 3rd down.
Here we go, set.
Richardson shotgun on 3rd down. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he takes this one in for a Colts touchdown. Tyler Warren, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Colts take the early turnover and convert it into an opening touchdown. Point after, right down the middle. And that makes the score 7-0.
Jaguars, nothing. Rigoberto Sanchez to kick off for Indianapolis.
Sanchez now, he'll kick it away following the touchdown. And he won't quite make it to the 25.
First and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others. Where they think they have an advantage, dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Red on red.
Lawrence will throw. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Marking down at the 49. A first down there on a pickup of 25.
And the Jaguar first down.
Agate. Hey, easy. Route. Hey, so, go. Take right open.
Now Lawrence. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. Yeah, he will go out right near the 35-yard line.
A gain of 15.
Another first down as they call his number again. He's got 15 yards here.
Hey, line.
Straight ahead, Etienne. And he'll be taken down at the 34. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
2 yards.
So any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
Now Lawrence to throw. Wide open receiver complete. Touchdown, Jaguars.
Touchdown.
Britton Strange, 33 yards. And the Jaguars are within an extra point of tying up this ball game. Now the try here for the extra point. It's up and good. So these teams match touchdowns here in the first quarter, and we're tied 7-7.
Logan Cook to kick off for the Jaguars.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. Still going past the 30. And he'll bring it back all the way. Touchdown, Colts. I know a lot of special teams coaches, they just want to keep it away from him because that's what he can do.
And others have egos that their players can't keep up with. And they say, challenge him. Kick it to him. The way he runs, as fast as he is, I wouldn't challenge him at all. I'd do everything possible to keep it away.
He is just a blur when he gets a full head of steam, and he got a full head of steam there. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
First and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
A gain of 26 yards. First down, Jacksonville.
Ready. Hey, I'm gun. Hey, let's go. Hey, Kip, son, it's on. Silver.
They go play action with Lawrence. And that is incomplete. Well, the coverage a little too good there, and it's second down. He couldn't get the hook up there that time with Thomas, and that'll bring up second down. You look at this Colt defense. They are the 22nd ranked unit against the run in the NFL.
And stopping the run, that's been an issue for them all season long. Aren't you glad that you're not coaching the defense right now?
I'm very glad. They said that they've seen it in doses, but very, very small doses.
Yeah, you've got to be consistent. It's down in and down out. Being able to play it, understand what you have to get done, and finally stop some people, put them on the ground.
Zone coverage there, and they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, it was not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
So now 3rd and 10, a big play to start the drive, but nothing since.
Red on red. Hey, Soko, hot. Here we go.
From midfield now, Lawrence escaping the pressure right. And this pass broken up. And the contact well timed there, and now 4th down. So on 4th down, here's Logan Cook to punt for Jacksonville. And he was called on 3 times in the win last week as his first one here's away. Stays on his feet. 33 yards is the distance on the punt there. And the Colts will go on offense here, 1st and 10.
Their own 21-yard line.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. Back to throw. Here's Richardson. They give him 10 that time as he was able to get away from the pressure and get a nice gain.
That's an early scramble that can be viewed positively by either side. From the offensive point of view, it begins to establish him as a possibility to keep it on certain plays. And defensively, they avoided giving up a huge play in one of their first tests.
And the Jags get to him as down he Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game. To punt on fourth down, here's Rigoberto Sanchez. They punted 3 times in the loss last week as he sends this one away. They'll score that a 36-yard punt. And the Jaguars go on offense, first down and 10. And this should be the final play before the quarter ends.
Hey, go. Sink right.
On play action, Lawrence out to his left. He'll air it out deep for Thomas. And that will fall incomplete. Oh, they took a shot there on what will turn out to be the final play of this first quarter. The Jags with the football to begin the second quarter as they've got it with a 2nd and 10.
Hey, Lion. Check.
They'll run. This is Bashal Tootin. He gets away from one. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. That one a pickup of 15 for Jacksonville.
On the red. Hey, Ginger, tackle. Hey, kill.
Out of the gun, it's Lawrence. Thomas has got it, complete. Call it a gain of a yard, and that will bring up 2nd down.
Good throw, good catch, but I really like the route. The drag and being able to run away from defenders. Hard to stick with them for that long.
Yeah, better against man than zone, or?
Better against man, because now you're running away from someone, and you're not running into a defensive player in another zone.
Hey, Jupiter. Gun.
From the gun, it's Lawrence. This ball caught by Strange. That's so close. He gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there.
First and goal.
An explosive 38-yard pickup. They've got 3 tight ends here on 1st and goal to add some extra mass. Bigsby will score. Touchdown, Jacksonville. So they brought the extra bulk in down on the 1-yard line, and they're able to push this one across.
Yeah, I can just see your face right now because I know we're mind-melding on this one. Coach Madden would love this. Power football, hat on a hat, chest to chest, driving forward, touchdown.
Extra point right down the middle. And we are tied at 14.
Logan Cook to kick off for the Jaguars.
This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Indy offense at the line and set to go. These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs, because even if you have to punt then, you change the field position, right? You flip the field a little bit. They didn't get that done. This time they want to string together a nice drive and help themselves out.
The Colts at 8-7, a game over 500 on the year. And Charles, they were losers last time out. What do you think they need to do differently here?
Well, I don't think it needs to be as drastic as burning up last week's game tape or not watching it, but the attitude has to be what's done is done. Let's move on. Put that one behind them, galvanize themselves, and go forward and get a win in this one.
Good play and a well-timed run from Richardson to pick up the first.
First down. First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
They'll drop to throw. That's complete. It's Adnan Mitchell. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. Yards. Another nice gain, 16 yards there, and a first down again.
First and 10 at the 28-yard line.
A give for Taylor running right side. We'll take it inside the 25. Kind of a quirk in the schedule. These two division rivals didn't see each other much of the year. Their first meeting was just a few weeks ago, back in Week 14. And it was the visiting Colts who won that first matchup. So they'll look for the season sweep here back home in Indy. Richardson to throw off play action. Flushed out right. And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here. He throws it away. And now it's third.
One thing you always worry about when he breaks the pocket is he going to take off with it? That time, the pressure was starting to close in, and he's just got to throw this one away.
Seventh play of the drive upcoming here on 3rd and 6. Now it's Richardson. And this almost intercepted. Not sure he saw the free safety that time. But lucky, incomplete. That'll bring up 4th down.
Schrader on for the Colts field goal. A 41-yard attempt.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he edges forward, but only gets a pair of yards out of it. And it's second down.
Not a huge carry there on first down, but not all of them will be. But still, all in all, a positive play for the offense. It's all about picking up at least a few to set up what you're going to do here on second down.
Looking to throw, Lawrence. That is incomplete.
Tight end has become a bigger and bigger part of the passing game in the NFL, but if you drop the football, that position can get swapped out with a wide receiver in that spot, a running back in that spot. There are other ways they can go if you're not going to catch the ball.
And that's not just his first drop, his second drop of the game. They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on second down. A fake on the jet sweep. Now Lawrence off play action. And that nearly intercepted. Boy, for a guy known for his hands defensively, that's a ball he probably thinks he should have come up with. But instead, it's 4th down. A Cook now on to punt as he gets this one away. This is taken at the 23. Able to fight through one tackle. 1:54 left on the clock here in quarter number 2. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And the way their last drive ended, boy, it was frustrating. They had a pretty good drive going. It was sustained, and then it stalled out, Charles, and they missed the field goal and got nothing out of it.
Is that insult to injury? Because they had such a sustained drive, as you noted. So you know for the head coach, it almost felt like a little bit of failure to send out the field goal unit and then to not even see the ball go through the post. What a bummer on that last drive for them. Got to pick themselves up from that one.
That is incomplete.
And this drive is almost over before it began, thanks to a great defensive effort. Sack on first down, followed by an incompletion. One more good rep, and they get off the field.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. 19 Lions. Trap 50, trap 60.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Flush to his right. The defense rising to the challenge and setting him back on the sack.
Oh, boy, he got a favorable spot there. The guys on the sidelines were raising their hands over their head and clasping their hands to signal safety. But the official marked it just outside the end zone at the 1-yard line.
Well, had to get it out quickly. And they will score. It's a Jacksonville touchdown. A great effort there. Taking it in. And the Jaguars will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half.
But they didn't have their normal cushion there in order to punt the ball away. It leads to a lot of anxiety for the team kicking the football.
But for the punter, you know that you've got to get rid of that quickly there. Not quick enough.
And also, not stepping behind you and stepping over the end line for a safety. That one gets blocked, and it's 6 points.
Logan Cook to kick off for the Jaguars.
After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Indy offense at the line and set to go. And with just under a minute to go, they might try to think about mounting a drive here if they can and get in the end zone to potentially tie this game up. And he'll go out near midfield at the 49. Opted to run for it. The decision a good one. Picking up the first, getting 14 yards on the scramble.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
70 Ranger, 70 Ranger. Back.
Richardson out of the shotgun. Lets one go downfield for Pierce. And this one is incomplete.
That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. That's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
From the shotgun, Richardson. This one completes out of Pierce. The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play.
First and 10 at the 30-yard line.
So first and 10 now from the 30.
Here we go. 70.
Richardson looking to throw. Puts it on the carpet attack. And this is going to kick out of bounds. Boy, a fortunate bounce or two there. They'll keep possession back inside the 10-yard line. There's a first and 10 at the 14-yard line. Now Richardson back to throw it. And they're going to get him. They bring him down to the sack back at the 16-yard line. Now the Colts going to burn the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half. They'll come up after the sack on a 2nd and 12. Richardson. Quick slant caught by Pierce. And he'll be taken down at the 2-yard line. Now the Colts will use their third and final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward.
First and goal at the 2-yard line.
A chance now to get even before the break as they come up first and goal.
Let's go now. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger, 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler.
Here's Richardson to throw. And did he get the feet down? Yes, touchdown. And now Mitchell. In the final seconds of the first half. And the Colts have a chance to tie the game here in the final seconds of the half.
I don't think it's any state secret to know what they were saying before the start of this drive. Let's go and punch one in the end zone and go into the halftime feeling a heck of a lot better about ourselves. Let's go get this done.
Yeah, tie things up, and then you got a brand new ball game. The extra point splits the uprights, and that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime.
Rigoberto Sanchez to kick off for Indianapolis.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And he'll be out of bounds across the 25.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. And with Lawrence's arm, they may give him a shot to let this thing rip downfield. We'll see.
Take right open.
Final play of the half. It's Lawrence. He's going deep for Brown. This is intercepted. Picked up by Charvarius Ward. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play of this first half. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
Logan Cook to kick off for the Jaguars.
And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. And he'll be out of bounds here, a yard shy of the 25 at the 24.
1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. It's a tie football game here. What do you think, Charles, the message was at halftime?
Well, I think that they probably just looked at things and said, we're fortunate that this is a tied game. No need to panic. No need to change a whole lot. We didn't play anything close to our best in the first half, so we don't have to go out and win one for the Gipper. Let's just go out and play our best football and win one for us.
Richardson working from the gun. He's got him in, complete. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. A gain of 32 that time.
That's good for a Colts.
When you get into the second half of a tie ball game, you start realizing that every play takes on a bigger significance. And this is pretty significant right here. This is when you start putting the pressure on that secondary. And that's a job well done there.
Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9. At the Jaguars' 39-yard line.
Richardson looking to throw this. Eluding the pressure right. He turned that into a nice gain. Gets him 8 yards closer for 3rd down.
The plan was clearly to challenge them by sending a blitz on 2nd down, but even the extra guys couldn't catch him in the backfield, though. He doesn't scramble for it first, but he does get the last lap by evading the blitz and getting beyond the line of scrimmage.
And Taylor, I don't think he got there. No, he did not. Unable to break free, and he's marked short. They'll be marked inches short. No gain on the play, and that's going to lead them to 4th down.
60 Bison.
Trying to push it in for Taylor, and he won't get there. They stop him a few yards short of the line to gain. The Colts unable to convert here on 4th down. And that will force a turnover on downs. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive.
11-11.
Lawrence. Escaping the pressure right. That one complete downfield to Thomas. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35.
When they've needed a play this year, he's certainly been the guy to deliver it. As this season has gone on, he's been awfully consistent and sometimes spectacular.
Hey.
Lawrence going to move him around a bit. From the gun, he'll hand this off. Oh, he breaks a tackle, and he's got an outing. Touchdown, Jaguars. A great play there. His 12th rushing touchdown of the year. And the Jaguars have taken the lead. Now they'll line up to kick the extra point. And it's good. That makes it a 28-21 game.
The score, Jaguars 28, Colts 21. Logan Cook to kick off.
After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. And out a little across the 25 to the 27.
The Colts take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
The Indy offense at the line and set to go. They've got some stuff to build on from that last drive because they moved the football, CD, and then they tried to go for it on 4th down, didn't convert, probably left a bitter taste in their mouths.
I would say so, and I think that they go out in this series determined for that not to happen again. In fact, they don't even want to get to a 4th down opportunity. They just want to make sure they get it done within the parameters that they've set for themselves. Run their offense, get it into the end zone. Yeah, I think a little bit of determination and a dash of anger.
They'll fight for a couple as the tackle is made at about the 32.
Brandon, we talk all the time about those hybrid players, guys who can do more than one thing, and I think if you're playing strong safety in the NFL today, you are a true hybrid. Part linebacker, part cover guy.
And coming up, sticking his nose in the mess there and making a nice play defensively. And he is going to have a Colts first down as he's able to get 8 yards there on 3rd and 5.
3rd and 4 is always a tough call. Maybe a little too long to run for it, but not too long to hit him on the quick slant. And that was well executed. Found the window and zipped it right in there.
Pass caught right side by Taylor. Able to slither by. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. Good yardage there for the Colts. 18 and a first down.
We can talk all we want about football being a game of strength and brawn. It's also a game of mismatches, and they're trying to create one there, getting it to their back out of the backfield to make a bigger play.
As we often say, get it to him in space, let him use his leg.
Yeah, if he can get a matchup against a linebacker or maybe a defensive end dropping out in a zone blitz, he's going to win that battle just about every time.
112 yards rushing for him so far as his terrific season continues here.
Colts. 1st and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Now Richardson. Well, that's going to be incomplete.
And that's where you're counting on a receiver's size being an advantage. They were hoping he could go to the top of a smaller DB and haul that one in. A good thought, but that time it didn't work out.
They give the Taylor out of the gun. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. Calling no gain on the run there, and now they'll be looking at a 3rd down. Here comes the 8th play of the drive, and they need a full 10 yards on 3rd down. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3.
That's good for a Colts. 1st and goal at the 3-yard line.
And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Anthony Richardson scoring on the 2-yard keeper. And the Colts are an extra point away from tying this ball game here in the final moments of the third quarter. Point after right down the middle. And we are all tied at 28.
Rigoberto Sanchez to kick off for Indianapolis.
So right back to square one, tied at 28 as he kicks it away. And he will be taken down here on the return on what will wind up being the final play of this third quarter. So both teams trade touchdowns in the third as we're through 3 quarters of play. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. Well, they just gave up the score to tie it. That's the bad news. The good news, plenty. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. He may go. Touchdown, Jaguars. Brian Thomas, 74 yards. And the Jaguars strike quickly to take the lead here in the fourth. Well, that's a heck of a response to regain the lead after we had seen the touchdown to tie the game.
I would say what we just saw there was a great amount of poise, because typically when teams tie the game up, it's a little bit of a, how would you say, you kind of take a step back and have to get yourself regrouped. They regrouped in a hurry, didn't they? They attacked back after they'd been tied.
And in a big way, that was a statement-long touchdown.
Logan Cook to kick off for the Jaguars.
After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. And we will not have a run back here. It's a touchback, and it'll come out to the 20-yard line. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. They now trail by 7 after that last touchdown here in the fourth quarter. What a big spot for this offense. And this will get them all the way inside of Jacksonville's 10. A big play there on the catch and run. 74 yards.
That's good.
Well, this game has certainly had no shortage of offense. Both teams have been revved up from the start. And here's yet another big play. Boy, both defenses have just got to be dragging out there because they've been run ragged throughout.
A looming decision to make on the conversion, down 7. But first things first, they need to score as they come up on first and goal. And he will score. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Adonai Mitchell with his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Colts are an extra point away from tying this game here in the fourth. Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And an important one that is, as we are all tied now early in this fourth quarter.
Rigoberto Sanchez to kick off for
Now this one setting up for a great finish. All tied in the fourth as the kick's away. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
At their own 22-yard line.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. They no longer have the lead after that last touchdown, all tied up in the fourth quarter, and a chance for this offense to mount a potential game-winning drive right here. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down.
As this old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
Red on red. Take right open. Hey, kill.
Here's Lawrence to throw. Got a man, it's De'Ami Brown, complete. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. 36 yards on the play.
Talk about a momentum shifter right there. Tie game, fourth quarter. These are the plays that win you games. And now defensively, the question becomes, how do you respond?
Now from Colts territory, here's a 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
11.
Now Lawrence. Flushed out right. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. He'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble, and it's 2nd down.
I did like his decision-making there to make sure they picked up something instead of forcing a throw. Now they've got more manageable play coming up to try and pick up the 1st down, and don't rule out the possibility that he just keeps it and runs again.
In motion left is Thomas. And they'll run on the inside handoff. And now they're going to get him down right at the line of scrimmage. They'll say no gain on the play there, and now it'll be 3rd down.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
30 left. Riggs. 11, Agate.
Here's Lawrence. Sliding out of the pocket. Messes him off. He opted to go with a scramble. Gets 2 yards, and now it's 4th.
Like any team playing, they're looking for touchdowns to try and help their cause. But in this case, he does get them a little closer at least. If they think a field goal turns out to be the better call here.
And this one is right down the middle. And they have taken the lead here in the 4th quarter. So he waited on the sideline for his first chance in the ball game, and it didn't come until the 4th quarter, but he connects there. A big one to give him the lead.
Boy, you talk about coming in cold. I don't care how many times you kick it into a net. You're not really ready when you go out there and all that beef is coming at you trying to block the kick. Big spot, and he delivers.
At their own 27-yard line.
Ready up.
The Indy offense at the line and set to go.
Here we go.
And now they find themselves trailing following the field goal. Still a good amount of time in this 4th quarter. Ball tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. It's Devin Lloyd with a pick. And they will finally get him, but not until he's all the way down inside the 15-yard line. Well, when you start thinking of guys that are in the mix for Defensive Player of the Year, I think you use him as Exhibit A. Maybe he's not the leading guy right now, but he's at least on the periphery and deserves to be in the discussion.
And because of that, he's looking at a game today where in order to make that big move and maybe become the guy, he needs multiple takeaways, multiple big plays, things that get our attention and reverberate for weeks to come.
From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10.
Hey, Ginger.
Now Lawrence to throw. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. 7 yards there on the 1st down screen play.
And a really nice play call there to start the drive, especially if you're a team that has a little bit of a reputation for throwing it downfield. You come out and you think maybe you can catch them off guard a little bit, and they did. Little screen pass, backdoored them, and that time worked well for a solid game.
And he takes it in. Touchdown, Jacksonville. A great effort there. His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Jaguars are able to build on to their 4th quarter lead. Extra point right down the middle. And his guys will take a 10-point lead.
45. Colts 35. Logan Cook to kick off for the Jaguars.
After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. And he returns this to the 22.
Return. The Colts take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. Well, that last touchdown we just saw, what an important one. Now it's back to a 2-score deficit for this crew as they take the field here. They are in desperate need of finding the end zone. So the completion good for 7 there.
Out of bounds at the 29-yard line.
And it's second down.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
Back to throw. Here's Richardson. Well, that'll be incomplete. Well, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
We just saw another example of really good defensive football, which has led to the cushion that they have in this game. Got to him once again, knocked him on the ground, forced an incompletion.
Yeah, they've set the tone. It's one thing to set the tone, another to come in here on the road and set the tone.
70, Mustang 19.
Richardson, shotgun on 3rd down. This will be swung out wide for Taylor. And he is going to have a Colts first down. It won't be by much. He needed 3, and he got 3, barely. But the mark shows first down.
First down.
18, pioneer.
1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Back to throw again. Flush to his right. Oh, he's got him in wide open, complete. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. The catch and run, good for 24 yards.
For a Colts. 1st and 10.
All 3 timeouts plus the 2-minute warning. Here's 1st and 10. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And he is going to be taken down. They got it. As that is going to take us to the 2-minute warning. Joshua Hines Allen in there to take him down on what will take us to the 2-minute warning. They'll come up now. This is 2nd and long.
Come on.
Another try after the first down sack. Richardson eluding the pressure right. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's 3rd down.
And once he got out of the pocket, you thought that maybe he'd take off with it, especially here in the 2-minute drill. Sometimes defenses are focused so much downfield that there's room to run, but this time he decided to throw it unsuccessfully.
He's got his target. That's complete. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Jaguars' 21.
A gain of 24 yards. That's good for another Colts.
Here's Richardson. Left side, he finds Pierce. And able to get this down inside the 15, either the 13 or 14 before he's out of bounds.
He's out of bounds at the
They come up now on 2nd and 2.
On the pickup brings up 2nd and 2.
Richardson. That's caught right side. It's Warren. And so close. He gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there.
12 yards.
Clock management definitely critical here if they want to get back in this game.
Absolutely agreed. They have to up the tempo in this case, down a couple of scores. Want to make sure they have a chance to win this ball game.
Here's 1st and goal. Taylor is going to take this one in for a Colts touchdown. Well, they move the ball down the field through the air, Charles, and then finally they get the running game involved, and it works to perfection. Touchdown.
And, partner, I kept waiting for that running game to come into play and actually saved it until the very end. Touchdown goes on his stat sheet, but you and I both know, and he knows as well, his teammates airing it out made this a successful drive.
So they got their touchdown, now down a field goal. Here comes the onside kick. And the Jaguars are going to cover this one up. A big mistake in that spot. You got to let it go 10.
They didn't give themselves a chance. They had an opportunity, touched it first. Now they're in a really bad spot.
Got it. Ready? Fred on the red.
Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Hunter. The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play.
And his play caller does a nice job of giving him an easy throw to start this drive, and he takes advantage of it. The completion sets up a manageable second down.
So they come up on second down, and they can get another run like we just saw. Would likely put an end to this thing. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he will have a Jaguars first down, and that ought to be the one that seals the victory.
And they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
Hey, son.
5 points of contact necessary at this stage as they'll run on first down. It's a pickup of 13, and with that 13 yards, this ball game just about over. This defense, Charles, they have unraveled here in the fourth.
In a sense, it's like they're being pressed like in a basketball game, and they just can't get the ball over half court. I mean, no matter what they do, they can't get off the field. They can't slow them down. They're just going up and down the field against them. Yeah, unraveling would be a perfect word for them.
Hey, easy. Ralph. Hey, Ginger. Son.
Charles, normally when you see a group score this many points, it's a complete blowout. But instead, they needed every single one of those in this close, high-scoring affair.
And, Brandon, I'm still on the edge of my seat after that one, because when you have that much scoring and it still comes down to a one-possession game at the end, that's not something we see very often. And in this case, these offenses, they brought it. The defenses, they're going to need some work going forward.
So for Jacksonville, they solidify their spot in the playoffs as they run their mark to 12-4 on the year. So that's a wrap for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, and this has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. For more, check us out at easports.com. So long, everybody.